I hate these lights. These lights are the absolute worst. They cast light on the face that is just not flattering, especially if you're directly underneath one, which conveniently I'm not right now, but we've all been there. These lights suck. And no matter where you're filming, you could end up in a situation where the lights above you are too high for you to actually cover up and you can't turn them off, but you need to just minimize the effect on your subject so you can bring in your own lights. And this $70 accessory is the key to, I think, cinematic lighting, no matter where you are. But this isn't just a regular 4x flag. It's actually a 4x floppy, which means that we can put it out like this, a little bit of a top, and then pull this here, and we create a little tint over our subject. Then we can move this in over the talent, which I say gives you a slightly better look, especially you can really dial it in, figure out exactly the effect that it's gonna have, especially if you bring it down. This is a little too high, but if you bring it down, now we're cutting a lot of that light, as you can see on my face right here, and we're just getting a better overall image. So then when we bring in an actual key light, the benefit of using a black flag like this is that we're able to cut out all the extra lights in the room on the subject itself, but we're not losing like all of the level that these lights are giving. A lot of times if we didn't have this, even though we have our strong key light right here, our subject would still, I would still be getting hit with this orange kind of light, and it just wouldn't look that good. I've even used this exact technique for an interview that I shot a couple weeks ago, and we came into the location. We were shooting in this like theater type room, and I wanted all the stage lights on and everything like that. I wanted to have this theatrical look around the environment, but there was one light that was coming down on my subject that I really didn't like, and I didn't have control of each individual light. And so what I had to do was throw up this little tent type situation, and it blocked out all of that excess lighting that was on my subject and allowed me to just throw in the light that I wanted and really design the look exactly how I wanted. I think the focus of this kind of setup is you're isolating the subject from the environment around them. So while you may not be able to control the lights of the whole scene, you can at least control the lights that are hitting your subject. And that's gonna allow you to create any look you want. But there's an aspect of this particular black floppy that is unique, because it's not actually a 4-foot by 4-foot floppy. It's actually a 40-inch by 40-inch floppy. So the reason why that's beneficial is because the opening of most cars is not 4 feet wide. So getting a 40-inch by 40-inch floppy allows you to get the flag in through the car, most vehicles, honestly. And I don't know how they figured that out, but somehow taking 8 inches off both sides allows you to fit it in most cars. Now, this one in particular is significantly more expensive than the $70 filmmaking accessory that I mentioned in the title. And I think that's not clickbait. I did that on purpose because honestly, you don't have to get the 40 by 40. You can achieve this look with the 48 by 48 inch, I guess it'd be 48 by 96 inch floppy. But if you have some extra money to spend and you want to splurge and get the 40 by 40, then this is definitely worth it. Do you see? I'm wearing. Well, they're not the Lightning McQueen Crocs, but they are red Crocs with Lightning McQueen gibbets. I am who I am. Ka-chow. That's freaking weird. I don't even think you guys know that I'm a Cars fan. Whatever. And this is kind of weird because I've never done this before, but if you found this video helpful and you genuinely enjoyed how I delivered it or the information that I talked about, I would love it if you would subscribe. I don't really ever ask for subscribers, but I'm trying to make a more conscious effort because I am trying to grow my channel, and if I'm actually adding value to you, then I really appreciate it. But if I'm not, then please don't subscribe because that would just be a waste. Anyways, see ya.